Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to the EF Gang side of things. Pull up, get a chair. There's plenty of room.
Just
gather
relax
around.
yourself, remove your shoes. just become part of us.
Let's enjoy the
Did you have
vibe.
an intro in the first part though?
You did?
Yeah, he did it, sound.
Yeah. He's
Come on.
locked in, man. Locked in. Let's go back to you lot being fired. Why did you not have such a
Pattern up, bro.
pattern up, bro?
Pattern up,
That's
bro.
why he said that to me.
He's
Why-
even, the hand gesture is perfect.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Pattern up, bro.
Obviously.
Why did you lot have such an adverse reaction to say you lot were fired when
No. Hold on. He
Yeah.
goes, so obviously.
Obviously. No,
so obviously
no,
is
it can't be
crazy.
So obviously, like, because it changes it. So obviously. It's got to be, and it's not obvious. Some people say obviously, like obviously, so my mum don't talk to my dad no more, and I'm the man of the house. So that's not even an obvious
That's a bad
situation.
reveal.
That's not even an obvious
I would
situation,
never
bro.
have seen that coming.
There's nothing obvious about that, bro. Like, bro, stop this.
Come on, bro.
We need to pause and go back. Your dad is gone. That's not the way it should be.
Where did he go? Don't worry.
Bro, I'm the man of the house now, but
How
obviously,
long have you had this position?
Listen, so I'm paying a mortgage, obviously. So imagine, yeah. Wait, hold on. Now let's get to work though. You lot had this moment, and I didn't understand it really.
Yeah.
I said you both got fired from Boeing, yeah, and you both reacted in a way. I was like, "Oh, you're successful. So it shouldn't really matter. Just getting the information wrong, bro. You're successful. Why did you lot feel this way?
They were not happy with
they
the representation.
weren't- What?
Fired.
I to me, fired is like you couldn't cut it.
Okay.
So it's like, bro, no, I couldn't cut at them other jobs. I was cool at Boeing, but I do want to say, had I continued, I would have got fired
yeah,
from Boeing. Absolutely.
yeah. What was you doing though at Boeing?
YouTube, so many YouTube videos. Bruh.
No, your role, bro. What was you expected to?
No, I like that.
What was
That's
you
so
supposed
real,
to be
though.
doing?
That's so
I was
real.
supposed to be scheduling planes to be built. The problem was Boeing was like so efficient at work. Like we used to look around. I'm like, nobody's working for real.
Oh, wait.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Bro. That's a very important job you have.
No.
To me, that I was making YouTube videos. I'm like scheduling planes. Like, I've had jobs where I've done nothing, but I was just doing charity calls, bro. Like, no one's gonna die. This ain't gonna matter.
This job was important, you know. Wait.
You mess up that schedule, there's a part just not get included in the plane.
Oh my god!
And he's like, oh,
It sounds way
there's no
more
carburetor.
important than it is. Way. This Boeing was like, it was patterned up. It was perfect. Like,
Yeah, flag on the plane.
flag on the plane. Okay,
We need to talk.
Yellow card.
Yeah, please.
But basically, building a plane at that level of efficiency, when I was there, it was like if you buy a car online, you say I want it black, tinted windows, these tires, like so the company, the airline would basically do that. And so all I had to do is take the information that they had written down and put it into essentially an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
This was glorified data entry. It was like
No, but was there a piece that you needed to make sure was in the spreadsheet? Are you sure?
It was impossible to-
Like there'd be checks upon checks. It's not like he's the person that puts
No.
all the pieces on and that's it.
All
It'll
I'm
be-
saying is the day the wing should go on based on so a Boeing plane on the program I was on, it enters on day 1, empty fuselage, just basically like a cigar tube, empty. Day 11, like 11 calendar days in a row, it flies. Wow.
Really?
They work on the plane 24 hours a day, every single day. There's no stop. There's 3 shifts that factory never stops. So empty comes in off it. Literally, we had a train yard to our thing. Empty fuselage. Day 1, day 11, they drive it out. We had an airfield behind the factory. It flies. Test flight. Then they go and deliver the plane. Like that's how efficient it was. So to Wale's point, it's checked and checked and checked and checked and checked and checked a million times. So
I feel better about it.
and I didn't even go in there. I went in the factory because they had good cheeseburgers on that side. My job was on the other side, like glorified data entry. All I would say is if it comes in on Monday the 1st, the wing assembly should start day 4. But it's like an Excel spreadsheet. You put it in and you hit some.
It'll figure it out.
It was like that. It was impossible to mess up.
And you're just
But you had
YouTube
the
it in there.
interesting part of the job.
And I was
You
just-
got to see the planes. I was working on that technical authoring, so I think we're doing disassembly of like components and stuff like that. So different stack ups and things like that. But then I think in the end they worked out a piece of software that could do it, so we didn't need to do that job.
Yeah.
But I transitioned out of because Bone's the kind of place you could work forever.
Absolutely.
If you look at the people that work there, some people have been there for years.
There was a dude in my program who died, and they couldn't get into a system because he had created it, and he's the only one that had the password.
There's a lot of stuff like that, like weird legacy systems that are created to fulfill like a very specific niche.
Yes.
Because people are so. It's an amazing company because it's big. You've got people that are geniuses, but like in really niche things.
Yes.
But I transitioned that because
But there were a lot of people said like the average age was like 70 something.
Yeah.
So it was like a whole bunch of people when I started were like 28, and then there's like everybody else was 60 plus.
Yeah.
Some people 76 years old.
That stuff scares me. I used to work for Casio, the watch people. And I remember they did like this ceremony thing where they were just giving people awards and stuff like that. And this one dude had been there for 45 years. And that scared the shit out of me.
Yes.
I literally looked out the window and I said, the whole world has changed so much in 40 years and you've been here this whole time.
I had a similar moment where, because we kind of came as a group of like sort of interns. I kind of went on, it's kind of like an introductory program. So there's like a group of us that started at the same time. I remember just looking around and talking to people and they were saying, oh yeah, I remember I was here when, and I was just thinking, I could end up being here for the rest of my life.
Yes.
And I'm not even in London at this point, so I'd end up like working in Winter Garden City. And it's just, I was like,
But what we need though, we do need this because society's moved on and there's too many pods, I feel, even though we have one ourselves. No, there's too many pods.
It's a flooded
And we
bucket.
need people that keep the same job forever. No, I'm telling you not, because people
hear
try
it,
to
though.
diversify their... Do you know what I hate, yeah? Go into B&Q, you guys, what for you guys, it'll be like Home Base or one of them
Depot.
stores, Home Depot.
Home
Okay,
Depot,
yeah.
yeah.
The people, you know that guy, you could go in there, you're building something, and they know everything. You tell them, and they say, yeah, you need this something by 4, you need this, you need that, you need this. You know the people, the knowledge guys.
And they got price range
Moustache.
advice as well. It's
Yeah,
like, if you got enough, man, I'd get this. But if not, you could probably get it done for this. It's like, yo.
Serious. Just those people that have seen everything. They know when that material just won't last anymore.
Right.
You go now, and those people are not there anymore, is what I'm saying. I'm talking that person that stayed in the job 15 years.
Yeah.
Called him Cyril. Everyone knows him as Cyril. And
that's not even his name.
Not his name. Not his name. He's got his tool belt himself.
With his own name stitched on it.
Yes, he's got his tool belt, but then also with his tool belt, he's got things that are not available anymore because it's the
flask
old
holder.
product.
The flask holder.
He's the one that's gonna help you fix. Like when you go home, do you even go anymore? Have you passed that stage? Do you do any home stuff?
I don't work with my hands. There's people who do that.
See, you know what?
That's
I'm
weird.
glad you said that because I've never said to these men that I don't either.
Wait,
He made it very safe.
Travis has been waiting to say that, boy. Because when we had the whole conversation about it, he was just like, "So wait, is there like no toolkit then, or is it?"
he built his wife a kitchen. He
whole
built his
kitchen.
wife a kitchen.
You built
And yeah,
I assembled the kitchen.
He took the kitchen apart
trust me, he built
and
it.
put the next one in.
That's not what God wants for me.
One time he said,
My brother-in-law is that guy.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I had a drill and I didn't even know how to get the drill bit in. I was like, how do you? He was like, come on, Kev. I was like, bro, I'm
not where you. I'm not where you. I'm not gonna.
I make joke. People give money. I take money and I hey man, that's your thing. I gotta shoot, brother.
You know what I hate about what you just did? Do you know what I hate about what you did? There was a bit of a Spanish accent when he said this.
I make joke.
I make sure
You. See,
We're on the Patreon now. I can be a little more free.
You're saying.
But nah, I've never been that guy.
nah, I pay a DIY guy. I don't care.
Yeah, bro, I don't care. I don't care.
So do you not feel like there's some things where it's like I'm doing a manly activity?
I feel like when
In
I pay the
something.
mortige, I'm doing
That's
a manly
manly
activity.
I was gonna say, hey babe,
Like, yeah.
that shelf I put it up. I just
Yeah, no, that shelf is not gonna work. if I do that,
Yeah.
you put the first cup on there, it's falling, gas breaking. Like, get somebody else to do it.
That's a professional.
exactly.
I don't want to. I don't. My
the thing
wife loves to like build furniture. No,
But let's be real though, yeah. Like people, we give ourselves as men of this era, we give ourselves a hard time to not do these things, yeah, because men of the old days could do those
Yeah.
things. That was their jobs.
Yeah, they also
would-
rode horses.
But no, but but they would leave the house and be an electrician all day. So yes, he could put in a new plug at home because that's his profession. If you don't need a good 10-minute set, I'm there for free.
No, we need war. We need a war. We need a war.
To bring that out of us.
We need a war, bro. We are useless,
Men
bro.
used to go to war.
We are useless. Honestly, I sometimes think of us and I think if, like, in wartime, I'll probably be the one podding.
You're podding the war.
Listen, I'll put the war. I say, hey, listen, right
Day
now,
4
China's
of the-
moving.
of the base. Day 4
China's
of the troops on base.
mad. Aye, but hear me out, though, you lot. We all can't pod. Just imagine all of us, all the entertainment dons. Hey, so I'm just going to keep some levity for the troops. We're all doing it. Bro.
Obviously, the breakfast is getting a bit boring. The gruel. Not really enjoying that.
It's like a battalion of podcasters in the army.
Oh, that's
Maybe
crazy.
do that for just podcasts.
Your soldier around Mount Rushmore, bro. We're just doing nonsense, chatting about things that's not helping. We
That's
need
part of the war, though, because the real soldiers, they need entertainment.
That's right.
They just saw somebody die.
everyone entertaining.
No, but they need some light conversation, bro.
Little light lobster.
Like, you know, if there was like one gorilla and like 100 men, you know.
Exactly. You need to disassociate from what you just saw and come back.
What's your view on that, bro?
First thought was there's no way. Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Second thought, there was a primate specialist who was like, the one chance humans have, and some people are going to die. I don't think it will happen because I don't think people will be prepared to die.
Yeah.
The realization of when that first nigga's head gets ripped off,
It's gonna break your spirit.
That's what I say to
It's gonna
women,
break your
I'll say
spirit.
that.
that's you ain't you don't have to do this. But let's say your family's on the line.
Yeah.
This gorilla got the keys and your family's like, and we dedicated like,
Oh, he could use keys?
yeah, it's a gorilla. He's like,
gorilla
and
is
he's
smart.
like, and your wife and your kids is there. Now I'm dedicated.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what he said was, you gotta rush him and you gotta basically suffocate him.
Yeah.
You just came and like punching him like all the 100 were like, we couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Socking. That's the only chance. But you going like one dude trying to fight, it's gonna be rap.
Because everyone's got to commit to mashing
And
up the
that's
gorilla,
why I
and commitment is
American people would never have it. We are not community led like that.
really. I feel like no. If you lot play your national anthem, I feel like everyone
Everyone stands.
Nah, the
Everyone
black people be
stands.
like, bro, nah.
I've seen it on holiday. Like, I'm not gonna. And we English people, we don't give a shit about the national anthem in the same way. Like,
The
you go on
king-
holiday,
the king
and
could shoot someone,
you can't
and I would
wait.
feel no
Bro,
connection to that.
They literally over chest, you know. I don't even know it's you lot, and like they just everyone stands to salute. Our national anthem comes on, we're talking.
That song is not. That song's not about me. That's just one big prayer for the royalty, bro.
We might.
Why only save you?
We might.
God save the. Is it back to God save the king now?
Might
Yeah,
say
it's
the
the
king,
king now.
but we
I say
might do it if it was on TV. If it was on TV and we're trying to secure like another acting job, obviously. We'll say, eyes closed, feeling it. Good, you know, like a footballer.
I don't even know the words past that.
Yeah.
Wiping fake tears away, like.
You know when the foot players, you know they don't know the words. They just be there. They don't know those words, bro. I've never
You sound like a feeling in the moment. You just.
I've never had a day where someone said to me, "Oh, you know the lyrics? Let's learn them today." Not once.
Do you know the whole American national anthem though? I feel
I
like
know it more
parts.
than I know the UK one.
Yeah.
Did you really?
But that's because I know like an extra line. Oh, say, can you see?
Keep going. You can judge us now.
Yeah.
Was there, and our flag was still. Oh shit! When the
See, that's the thing.
that go
It's 'cause of boxing.
But you know what? It's sports.
Yes, right. Watching boxing.
Sports.
When I watch
Watching
boxing, championship fight, Jamie
They're
Foxx.
gonna do the national anthem.
How was we though, lyric wise? Like
Terrible.
So-
But who cares? That's white people stuff.
the land
Wait.
of the free. Bring it home.
And the home of the brave.
Play ball!
Flip it out.
All I know is God save the king, God save the queen. I don't even know the melody.
I don't know if there's more to
Yeah,
that.
no, it's wait, hold on. No. Come on, guys. This is bad. We need to.
God save
Yeah,
our
come on, man.
country, God save
Think
our
of colonization. Come on, let's do it for that. Cause
This guy thinks this is the Commonwealth Games.
It's great. Long live our gracious King.
Ours is based off of yours.
God save the King.
That's the same melody.
Seriously.
Send us one.
Hey, I feel like we're summoning something. Let's wrap this up. The fuck? You don't talk about sinners. We don't know what that's doing in this room.
You saying Diana just pulls up? Nah. Stop, KG. Stop.
This man said Diana. Nasty work.
Hey, the Prince.
That's the person we knew, though.
That's the one we liked.
Diana
Yes.
was American. We were infatuated with Princess Diana.
How do you feel about the son? Because the son's out there trying to start a career
Harry.
and stuff.
Harry?
Yeah. Is he connected with the culture? How do you not feel about him
With
and
the
his
Megan,
missus?
with the Megan.
Megan.
Nah, he's not the man. I feel like he's. I think the connection point will be how they're treating him.
Yeah.
How they treated Diana.
Yeah.
Black people. We. As the outcast, you can connect with the out. He's the outcast, the underdog, and they was racist towards his wife.
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? So we could see that, but like, they ain't really a connection point. But he went straight to Tyler Perry. I thought that was like, that's crazy.
That was
Medea. You know when you see two people, you think, how do you not know each other?
Medea goes
I
to-
was like, who
And
let
you know-
you in their house?
And you know him well enough to be like, yo, just stay at my yard. It's cool.
It's a flex though.
Stay at
Medea. He went to Medea's house.
The fact
And
you
it's
only
not a
got it
movie.
placed in your mind as Medea is also mad.
It's Medea.
Everybody knows.
It's
It's real.
Medea. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Bro,
you
so
know-
so
go on.
no,
Go on. No.
No, just a pivot. So I see you do a pod with Tony Baker.
Yeah.
Bald Brothers.
Yeah.
We saw Tony Baker when I performed at
Oh my
Chocolate
God,
Sundays.
it killed me.
Tony Baker was on that night.
Yeah.
But he's a bald brother.
Can he be an honorary
We
brother?
might have to-
He could be.
Different. Yeah, come on, bro. Obviously.
But it's one
Even
of the ones-
this- Now wait, hold on. You gotta even this. No, we do this sometimes, like just for no
Oh.
reason. Just like,
Okay.
come on, my guy.
But you gotta not care at it as well, even though it's happening. There you
Hey,
go. Come on, for no reason.
Hey, it's gonna be so leveled when you do
Oh
this.
my
It's
God. I
gonna be
can't
so
wait to get to my phone.
ignorant. You're gonna be so ignorant when you walk out of here when you talk to other
This is
people.
the
though.
best day
Come on.
ever.
Come on, my guy.
There's some care in this.
Go on, then.
But yeah, no, I was just saying, like, you got that relationship with Tony Baker.
Yeah.
It's like, it's funny because watching from afar, I see similarities in
Yeah,
how
for
we are.
sure.
Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, how did that relationship start? Because we know the industry is not
Yeah.
the place to find friends.
No, for real. Like I used to live in Tacoma, Washington,
Yeah.
another state in the U.S. And Tony he was a comedian I was following like on social media. Just brilliant comedian. So he came to, it was Nate Jackson's club. That's where I kind of got my start. So when he came, I was like, yo, Kev, dapped him up, you know what I'm saying? Want to be, fan of yours, blah, 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 blah. I didn't want to be weird, you know what I'm saying? But when I got the job at All Def, I was basically in charge of content. Yeah, charge of content and talent.
Yeah.
So I was like, bruh, we gonna be friends. I put it out there.
Yeah.
And I hired him to be in shows because he's, like I said, real funny. So we just kept vibing. He had 2 boys. I had 2 boys. His boys are a little older than mine. So he would like give me advice. Like, they're gonna turn their backs on you. That's what he used to always say. They're gonna turn their backs on you, when they get older. But yeah,
How does he mean? Sorry.
like as they age, your kids are gonna be like literally turn their back on you and leave.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we just hit it off at All Def. Same thing with Tahir. I did hire Tahir. But we was just all, in the mud, basically trying to make these videos. They making, $150 a video a day. I ain't really making much more. You know what I'm saying? I just get it consistently.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was that. And then when I did my first tour, I was like, I came from plays. That's what we were called, the playmakers. So I'm like, Tony and Tahir Tony's the best comedian. He's still my favorite comedian
He's
of all
cold.
comedians.
I watched him. He killed me.
What he did that night we was out there was insane, bro.
He afraid in his house in the shower. And like,
Yes.
Oh,
my favorite
my
joke. Toe point.
God.
I was in tears, bro.
You know,
Out there.
you can turn any situation into something funny.
And that's the thing, like, yeah. He's the best. Like, the way he sees the world he's like Jerry Seinfeld, but with the black culture. Like, Jerry Seinfeld is very observant, but he doesn't make me laugh the way black people do. But Tony can see, we are experiencing the world the same way, but he sees it differently.
Yeah,
And he's
absolutely.
very funny, observant, and he's very expressive. So he can make a joke out of anything. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I come from my life and how I see things. He can be like, bugs. One of my favorite jokes that he doesn't do anymore, but he's like, you can't kill bugs. I mean, you can kill bugs because they don't blink. He was like, if you went to kill a bug and a bug was like, hey man, I got a family. You wouldn't want to kill them because of the blink. And I'm like, how did you think of that?
Why did you go there?
Where did your mind go? He said flies. We don't like flies because they rub their hands. They look like, what are y'all doing? Y'all like, what y'all doing with your hands?
Oh, that's fucking
so it's like we've all seen that, but I would never be able to make a joke about that. So you went on tour, y'all are both comedians.
Yeah.
You in the green rooms, you on the plane, train, we drive. Melissa was on tour with us at that time. We driving at that time. We just spent a lot of time together, a lot of laughs. We getting out the mud. We was performing anywhere. So it's not always great. We was just, you know what I'm saying? So we was kind of like built that bond in the trenches. And then it just kept growing and growing and growing. And we just got good chemistry. Yeah. Like I think him and I have a different chemistry than people I often work with. Angel I work with as well.
I love her, by the way.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
And her husband, man, she just makes every day he's doing a challenge. I feel for him, but I feel like he's starting to like the challenges.
Yeah, but he's
watching.
He goes to B&Q, he gets the tools, like he's that guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think with her I'm different than with Tony. Yeah, but I think it works.
Yeah.
Both times. But me and Tony just hit it off, and then on stage, I was like, I remember thinking like, we gotta do something like 85 South because they are able to do something fresh each episode. Like the way comedy is changing now, before we were precious about our material. Yeah. Because I want you to come see us.
Yep.
Now social media, you gotta put something out to get them to come, but you don't want to burn your actual material.
Yeah.
So the Ball Brothers came from, I was like, it's usually just trending topics. That's what you can give away, or crowd work. But I'm not really a good crowd work comedian. I don't mean that to put down crowd work. I think that's actually really hard, but it's not my skill set. So the Ball Brothers was created so we could do more stuff that material, once it's out, it's out. I don't feel no way about it. I don't have to be precious about it.
Yes.
And it just clicked.
It's connected.
Because his mind can create a joke and then I can just tag, or I can create it and he'll have something different. And it's really challenging too, because you don't know if it's gonna be funny. Comedians, you don't know. Everything's funny when you say it, but when you deliver it, it don't always land.
Do you ever tell your missus the jokes, Michelle? Do you ever tell her?
Oh yeah, especially before I had access to stage time. I used to practice for her sisters, my homies, in the living room, and she'd be like,
"What's the reaction?" Because I told my missus a joke, and when it's construction stage,
it's
not finished, but I know it's wicked.
Yeah.
I go over to you and I tell her, and she's like, But then I still, because when you feel it, this joke's gonna work.
You override.
I will tell it. I override it. Tell it at the same place. She might even be in the crowd. How dare she laugh? wait. No, this is the one I ain't changing that much, babes.
But you know what happened? For me, I'm bad at giving people the idea stage of a joke.
Yeah, for sure.
When I go on stage, there's a gear that I can't do off stage.
1000%.
The room is there, the atmosphere is there. Something's happened. I've tagged this now. Now it's perfect.
Yeah.
I found it just now.
Yeah.
So I can't even hold it against you for not finding it. I saw the vision.
The stakes aren't there.
If
you're not on stage, the stakes are not there. Because if you don't hit, you don't want, as a comedian, you don't want to bomb.
That's right.
So you're trying to deliver it the best way possible.
Absolutely.
And sometimes they're not laughing. You adjust on your feet to make it work. That's the part where only the stage can give it to you.
Absolutely.
So that's why I think, but to answer your question, she's great. She's seen so much comedy just being a part.
Okay.
She can tag a joke. I remember there was one joke that I had done a long time and it used to crush. And then I took it out for a while and I brought it back and it was just not hitting like that. And I was like, dang, Liz, what am I not doing right? She was like, it's the pacing. That joke used to be like this. Mm-hmm. And now you're like plodding through it. And once I adjusted the pacing and it went right back to crushing. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't have had that, and nor would any other comedian be able to give that to me because they hadn't seen it when it was good. So she's the cheat code.
Okay, it's dope.
Yeah. Like a Melissa set in the works then?
Melissa, sorry.
No.
Sorry, really wrong. You got 5 minutes.
Actually, because I thought I got 5 minutes as well, but I haven't. Yeah,
I like that. Wale, let's talk about Wale's. Because Wale is on a journey.
Is he?
Now. Yeah, Wale's on a journey. He's done his first live show.
Yeah.
He done his first live show. Yeah, let's see what we'll give around.
Was that the pod or stand up?
The pod.
Okay.
But we need to understand when Wale introduced himself to you. Can you tell us how?
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I'm Wale, like the rapper," and I was like, "Oh, dope."
He's never said that before in his life, by the way.
What do you
Never
usually
before.
say?
He just says I'm Wale, and he just lets that sit. But today, because you're here, he goes I'm Wale. Like the
No,
rapper.
since the live show, I've seen changes in Wale.
Oh, he's famous.
Have you
now.
not noticed?
This is one unfortunate thing about Mandem, yeah. Sometimes when people are around, like I've noticed with comedians, like these guys suddenly the vibes go up a notch. Suddenly the banter's up a little bit higher than where it was.
Okay, so Wale, tell us the truth. Before that live show, we had the actress on. Remember the actress that we had on?
Layla Odom.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Wale, what shoes were you wearing for that interview? Tell us.
Was it?
Tell us.
No, but that's contextually.
Tell us.
So,
Just say.
Tell us what he was
I was
wearing.
wearing Crocs, but I was wearing like
Crocs.
what I call my construction Crocs because they were a bit rough looking. But in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I'm seen from the that shoulders up, so what I'm wearing down below doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now today, what are you in?
I'm wearing Yeezys, but
It's because KEVONSTAGE is here. You wanted to impress him.
And
You
the
wanted
raw
to-
dog as well. No
Yeah.
socks.
No, there's socks.
You wanted to impress him.
So he said you're going to show him ankles just because. Why?
Just now, watch. No, now this is where he's going to get back into being British. Watch. Was you excited to see KEVONSTAGE today on the way in?
Yeah, of course I was. Why
Why has he
is
downplayed
different.
it? Why has he downplayed it?
Wale's different.
I was like-
Wale's different man. Them though. We have to remember Wale's still different to us. Like
I
in a
hear
way.
it. I hear
Like
it. 'Cause if I asked you that-
I would never say. Yeah. Of
Were
course I was.
you excited to see KEVONSTAGE today?
Come on.
Another man.
Obviously,
Another
it's
grown
light.
man.
It's light. Like I've seen bare stuff. I've seen
Another
I've-
grown man.
I followed his whole career, but come on, bro.
Because you know you got to reduce him to it's another grown man.
Bro, it's a man, bro.
Because my
I'm not trying to see
He's
a grown
bored
man.
already. Is he gonna show me follicles I haven't seen? And they're follicles I haven't seen, bro. Come on, man. Stop this, bro.
Oh my god!
It's Kev. I'm Kev as well. Like, I meet myself, bro.
I already know Kev,
I
so
love this.
this is a bonus, Kev. I don't even know a man like that, so
When I told my sister, no, wait, hold on. We're gonna do this
that's
right
not
now.
why.
I told my sister you was on the pod. My sister-in-law was on the pod. She said if you don't come back with a video for her, hold on, you're gonna do that right now. If you,
my
her
boy
name is
messaged me.
TT.
He messaged me.
Yeah.
He goes, "Yo, Kev's in the UK still." I said he's on my pod
What's her
tomorrow.
name?
TT. Yeah.
TT Wagwan, it's your boy KEVONSTAGE, my youth, Pengal.
Oh,
Loud that. Man, them, obviously.
Oh my
Wale, the rapper. I'm sorry. I'm learning a lot today, TT.
Use it all. Use it all.
Just using it
In
all.
one sentence.
KG said you are such a big fan. I appreciate it. He's probably a bigger fan, but
Hey.
Come on,
man,
stop that. Stop that.
Obviously.
Nah,
Sticky one
that's
still.
enough. No.
But anyway, thank you. Thank you.
Now, do you know what though? I didn't even tell you the story. So how I even met you was at Kevin Hart's party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I go.
Kevin.
Yeah?
Another
Another Kevin, bro. It's a
Kevin.
theme. Bare Kevins in the world.
Yeah.
So I go over and I'm just like, what's going on, bro? Da-da-da. I said, no, I'm a fan. This guy, bro, you know when someone does something that's way.
Wait. Let's not gloss over that. Travis.
Do you hear the flex that he just did us?
No, but did you hear what he said?
He was at I met him at a party, Kevin Hart's
No,
party.
he said that he came over and Travis said he was a fan.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
what?
Travis
I
said
said,
to Kev he was a fan.
I said,
Travis,
I was a fan.
you went and told another man you're a fan of him.
I know, bro.
You
It's because I was
broke
abroad.
with
It's because I was
yourself.
abroad. I was
You
abroad. It was over international waters.
wait.
It was.
Wait. You have to understand.
I was overseas.
Even there's gonna be Travis has his own hive, yeah? And all of our hives are very different, yeah. Travis's hive is a hive that basically they don't want to show any cerebral,
Mamba mentality, bro.
locked in. So you going over, they're disappointed now and thinking, where did they go? Because you went over to America
No, but okay.
and went to another
So
man.
let me tell you exactly what I
and
did.
said,
Let me
I'm
give
a
you-
big fan of you.
Let me tell you exactly how it played out.
Play out,
I
please.
went over and I stood in front of the path that he was walking towards, and I just looked at the ground. I looked at the ground. It was awkward as he got closer. He's like, "Hey," I goes, "What's going on?" So technically, he came up to me. He came up to me. He said, "Hey, what's going on? Just on good vibes." I said, "Yo, I'm glad this moment happened." So at no point have I initiated anything.
I met him. I met him.
And I said, and what I actually said was, I'm so glad you got to meet me today, and we got to have this talk.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
No, go on.
No. I was just like, no, I'm a fan, bro. And he goes, oh, I said, yeah, I got you on Twitter. And what's mad is I have him on Instagram. Yeah. And I never forget the moment because he goes, oh, no, I'll follow you back. And I was like, all right, oh, yeah, cool, no problem. That's all right still. Searches me up. And it was such a weird moment. I don't even know if you clocked it, but in my head I was like, oh, this is weird because he's got to follow me. And I wasn't following him. And I remember thinking, there was a pause that I don't know if you saw it. And I think to myself, I must look like a liar.
And it's industry. It's industry party.
Bro, and I can't be like, no, go on Instagram, because that's where I said, yeah, no, we're just going to keep going. I followed him back, and I thought to myself, this must look like I just hustled a follow.
That actually happens a lot, though. People follow you on one platform, and they don't follow you on the other. I don't even take it personally anymore.
That's funny.
I do that for people. I don't even... If you experience them in the one place, you don't even think you're missing out on somewhere else. Like especially if they post consistently, like, bro, I get it, I got it. So I understand. That's funny though.
Oh, bro.
Was that the party outside?
Yeah.
Sorry,
that is lit though, man.
Yeah.
That's that experience. It's just sounded fun.
It was dope.
At these things though, because this is where everyone does get into their lying bag, innit?
Yeah.
At these meetings where we're all there, all the celebs are in the room, it's like, bro, let's link and build. You know? How ridiculous does it get? And do you play the same game as well? You like, raw, like, let's meet up in...
I mean, you got to say it. I think we just all know we're lying. That's right.
No, but I take it to the limit now. I'm like, because I know people do that. Yeah. I'm addressing it. So when I meet people, I'm like, bro, tomorrow, let's just have a meeting at the Eiffel Tower, bro. Just link me.
Ramp it up.
Yeah, because we're lying. We're not going to meet up. No one is doing this. We're not starting a pod. There's no project that you thought I should be in, but you just saw me now. And I'm the main character. I saw you, you know. You know you're the main character for this new show that I've got. Hold on.
No, but it's when they do this, watch. I've been seeing you do your thing. And then you kind of suggest like, oh, is it? What was it? Bro, just your whole energy. What? Your energy is crazy. My energy? You never follow me back.
You ain't seen a single thing I've done, bro. You liar. We're just here lying.
We're lying.
We're lying.
I don't know if I've ever done anything that's like met somebody at an industry party outside of this. But actually, you hit me on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, if you're in town, do the pod. But I think we just it's well wishes. You know what I'm saying? We just be saying this stuff.
You know what I think is dope about you though is that you're very transparent. Yeah. In a way that's not always like such a common place.
Right.
Like one of the videos, and I think I messaged you off the back of this video when you kind of just like, some people have comments about how funny I am and da-da-da-da-da, but the fact is, like, it is what it is. And I remember just messaging you because for me, whenever I see, I always, my view is, like, if it's the chink starting to show in terms of the stuff getting to you, I'm like, bro, F these people. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I think that used to really, really get to me. Because, as comics, like, you could be killing 300 people.
You see that person.
The 301, your eyes just go back. So that's a part of comedy because you want every laugh.
Yeah.
So I try to apply that to social media, but it's too many people. It's
too wide.
No, you can't go for every, and then you lose focus of all the 300 people laughing.
Yeah.
And then it's like also social media. I watch how people react to other things. It's like if too many people like something, I can't like it now. It's too popular. Like Sinners, for example. It's like, oh, everybody's hyping it up. Oh, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that good. So it's like, no artist, no piece of art, Beyonce, Hamilton, things I love, Attack on Titan. People defend One Piece to the death. They've seen every episode. People are like, I'm not even going to start it. Or I started, it was trash. So as of now, I've just been like, especially like Trump, he won the election with literally half or more than half the country
popular vote,
visibly hating him.
Yeah.
He still won. And same thing with Obama. People visibly hated him, didn't want him to win. He still won. You don't have to have everybody. And like my thing that I had to come to grips with, like, I've won already.
Yeah.
And most of those people don't even understand. What I really care about is you think I'm funny on stage.
Yeah.
The internet stuff, sometimes it's better to be more relatable than funny.
Yeah.
Relatability is far more important. So I'm just making content to draw new fans.
Yeah.
I don't even think all my videos are funny. Like, it's like putting coal in an engine.
Just keep
to me.
going.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, they're not all perfect pieces of coal. They're just, some are little, some are great, but I'm not paying attention. But if you come to my show, that's actually my
Craft.
that I've worked on. And it's rare that you would come to my show and be like, he's not funny at all.
Yeah.
And you might come to my show. When I was on the tour with Tony, people came and thought Tony was funnier. And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Because I want you to have the good show. I found out later a lot of comedians don't want to have people who are good with them. And I'm like, the audience wants the full hour and a half. I'm not going to, like, apparently, I didn't know this, but comedians will stack, they'll put two people who are like trash and then them. I want, somebody's paid for the full show.
Thank you.
It should go from good to better or better, but never like here. If you can.
You see that? I love that, man, because when we talk about comedy, and this is we've experienced it over here, right? And even that thing of when someone goes out to America and make sure that, because you lot might not know, there's so many wicked UK comedians over here. We are cold. But then, I don't know if people tell you guys we exist.
I'm starting to follow some more now. Like, again, it goes back to America's very we are centered on American things, and other culture things don't permeate as well, nor is it really even served to us like that. But there's a few, but not many. Like I'm getting on a little more now, with Trav and other people.
Slim. Hold on, I need to get his name right. He performed done our live event just the other day as well.
Joseph Charm, young guy.
No, even the guy.
Junior Booker.
Junior Booker. There's loads. There's loads more. But it's important we say this. But even while this works, while me and Trav's relationship works as comedians, is we will push each other. Yeah. So he hit me up and said, "Hey." He knows I'm a reluctant comedian. Like sometimes I'm similar to you. I like to do loads of different things. I follow my interest. So he hit me up and said, I want you to do my show. Told me I was just gonna I'm gonna bring him out. So he told me I'm gonna bring him out after I get closer to the day. He goes, you'll do it like a 5, 6. And it's like, when it started to extend. As soon as he's like, just quit 15 and bring me out. And then after
turned into a 20 on the day.
Turned to 20, but he goes, as soon as Trav knows something about me. As soon as I said, okay, I'm doing this, I goes, Trav, I'm not playing. I've hit him up and said, yo, big man, I'm coming to do a madness. So make sure that you're serious. But then he's good like that. He will allow it, where sometimes I've experienced in comedy here where I won't get the show. Purely because you don't want me to kill. You don't want me to go on. And
absolutely.
I don't get, for me, like, because that was the London date of my talk. So imagine that's the homecoming. And I'm looking at it like, I want you guys to have the fullest experience of the night. And not just that, he's going to push me. He's going to push me. When I hear that laughter, something's going to go off in my head and say, oh, is he trying to steal my night? Okay, cool, I got you.
And that's how it was with Tony. Like, there was times Tony would get a standing ovation before me or Tahir. And I'm like, bro, I want to level up. Like, it's a competitive challenge, but like,
absolutely,
what kind of comedian am I if I don't want you to be your best version of you?
Thank you.
So that I can look good. Like, to me, that's weak.
Bro, and you're rolling with big, them dude, like, Tahir, I just did a tour with Tahir across Amsterdam just recently.
Yeah, I saw.
He got this joke in his set that's become a staple in my life now. He's got a bit, he goes, you ever taste some food, it tastes so good, you just start agreeing with it? He goes, bro, I'm pointing at everything I eat.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a dog. Tony's a dog. Like, CP, these people are like,
bro.
CP is one of the best people working right now. Like,
facts. Sydney, another one.
Yeah, Sydney Castile. Like, they are killers. Ambria Allen's a killer. Just Niche. Like, they are just monsters. So, like, when I was doing Keep Your Distance, I'm like, I got to go up after each one of these people.
Gotta be ready.
I got to bring it. I got better.
That's right.
But it's like you play sports, like if you're playing with people who are worse than you can't get better.
That's facts.
You got to have somebody who's better than you. That'll level you up. So I think it's a similar thing if you're up to the challenge.
Lastly, as we get there, because you guys got to do your thing and stuff. So I just want to quickly ask, do you travel with your missus to all shows and stuff? No?
We got 2 kids. One, the first tour, she went on everything. Then our youngest son, he sat us down. He was like, "Look."
You say your youngest son?
My youngest son. He was like, "Look,
this.
somebody got to stay here. Not doing this."
Yeah, the old pair's just not.
The nanny, she's making us read. She got a nanny. She was from Kenya. She wasn't on no games. She was like, and my wife was like, when she's here, she's in charge. She's like, she's making us read at night. I just want to play the game and chill. We're going to bed at 9. But more important, he was like dead serious. Like, we miss y'all. Y'all needs to be there. So Melissa, I love her for this. She was like, you go do your thing. But she'll always come to the international dates. She's like, you ain't going to London with
see the world, exactly.
You ain't going, she'll come to like where our family is. Her dad lives in Atlanta. She'll always pull up there. Her homegirl lives in Chicago. There's some city she'll always pull up at. But she also has her own life.
Yeah.
Like, she has her own content, her own things she's doing. And this ain't really fun if you ain't going on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine going on tour and then I do all the waiting with no performance. That's boring.
Yeah.
And you've seen the set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't changing. It's getting better, but it ain't changing dramatically date to date. So I used to be like, girl, come with me. But like, bro, you live your own life. Have your own freedom. Have your own thing. But pull up for the big ones.
Do you think that's what's like kept your connection so strong and stuff? And
I think we have. It's one of the things that has kept us. You work at that. I had to see it as like, she's her own person. Like, we're living our lives to parallel lives, but we're not living the same life.
That's dope.
It's not one life. She has her own life, hopes, dreams, ambitions, things she likes to do. So do I. So, but I honestly don't really want a woman for me. This is just for me. No Shannon Sharp. I don't want a woman who just You don't have to just be with me on my journey. You should be on your own journey. So I think we're to that place now, I think.
What advice do you have for young comedians who are kind of not limited to just stand up, kind of your approach in the fact of do all the things? What advice
honestly, our generation of comedians, we don't have the luxury of just being stand-ups. Like, back in the day, you could just be stand-up.
Yeah.
You get a special, you get Comic View or whatever.
And a sitcom.
You're good.
Yeah.
To me now, because of the internet, you're leaving too much on the table by not having a pod. Or you don't have to have a pod, but pod helps build deep relationships with your fans.
Yeah.
Posting videos is an opportunity to gain new fans. You know what I'm saying? And acting is an opportunity to gain new fans. So it's like the game evolves. It's like basketball players now versus when you see clips. Like, in the 60s, they were the best they could be.
Yeah.
But LeBron and them they are better because the game has evolved. And I think stand-up, like Kevin Hart, for example, he was talking about the party we was at. To me, he's funny in so many different ways. His coldest ball thing to me be some of his funny stuff off the cuff, just interviews he does. He be killing, and that makes you want to go see him on stage. Makes you want to go see him in movies. Makes you want to go see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of got to mine all of that to cut through because there's so many more people doing it. The internet has equalized everybody, but everybody has a podcast. Everybody has a mic. So how else can you differentiate yourself? Mm-hmm. And that's what I think it's about. So my thing is going, but the thing about stand-up is you can't cheat the craft.
Oh yeah.
There's no way you learn without putting in the hours on stage. You can't. It don't matter how funny you are on videos, how funny you are on a podcast. Each of those is an individual craft. Yeah. But stand-up is the hardest of them all to me, to be really good at it.
No, you're 100%.
Yeah.
And with that being said, so you said all the athletes and everybody's gotten better. Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron.
And we just became cousins.
Just
Jordan?
Just one last question for me. Speaking of like things that you like to do, I'm curious. Outside of comedy, is there anything that you do or you like or you love if people ask you about, but you don't often get the chance to speak about?
No, I think because of my platform is my actual life. Now, later, like the last 3 years, there's parts of my personal life that I don't share as much. And you would never know because I share so much. Yeah. But I share a lot of the fluff and stuff that's made for sharing. Yeah. But my actual life, I've shared less and less. Some with my Patreon audience, some not at all, with only my close friends. But like for the most part, what you see is what you get as far as what I'm interested in, you know, because to me, it's all part of my story. There's very few things that I will be interested in and not talk about on the stage or on a video, because that's how I live my life. It's part of my job. It's part of what allows me to do what I do. But like my stuff with my wife, my family, my kids, I don't share, excuse me, I don't share all that stuff anymore, because I don't really want strangers having opinions on my personal life. And I feel like a lot of times people make the mistake of like, if you didn't tell them about it, they have no way to have input.
Yes.
So
they don't know what they don't know. So I've just left, you know, and that's because of like doing it. And then being like, actually, nigga, I don't care what you, why am I even having input on something? Like, I remember one time I was talking about a song I liked, and this dude was like, I never pass you the aux in my car. And I'd be like, what makes you think we would ever be riding together? We're never going to be in the car together.
And I would want to contribute to the music. The fuck out of here.
What are you talking about? Why do you feel like you can say this to me?
Yeah.
Like, we not demanding.
And this is it.
I've met a few like people that have profiles and that are kind of known, and I think all the people I've met, you're probably one of the most authentic in the sense that what I've seen online and who you are in person is weird. There's a moment where you get married, and I was like, oh, you look kind of like exactly like I thought you look, which is, it sounds weird, I know, but it was like, you're very, I was like, that's weird. Like, normally it's like something different, or oh, you're taller, you're shorter, but it was like, okay, he's
exactly who you say you are.
KEVONSTAGE is just a performative version of my actual personality.
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
like I haven't crafted a character to be.
You can see that.
Yeah, this is who I am.
That would be scary if he could just suddenly just turn off, like we're like finished recording. He goes, all right, let me get out of here. Yeah, we done? All right, I'm out of here.
Hey, listen. You lot know I can always call out the awkward. Man, them. I've been trying to end this pod for 5 minutes. I'm looking at you looked at your phone. Like, we're at that point, bro.
Wale ain't reading the flash.
Wale said, tell me about something.
No, do you know,
Wale doesn't want him to leave.
Talk about.
He's got his Yeezys on. He doesn't want him to go.
It's over.
You know how happy he is that KEVONSTAGE is here?
Inside. Nah, it's over. Listen, people, I hope you've enjoyed this episode.
Thank you for pulling up, bro.
End it cool. Like, you end it, but end it how we would like you to end it. If, like, you know what we trained you, bro.
In a bit.
Oh my days! He's graduated. He's graduated from the Mandem school.
Graduation.
He's outside now.
We're out. See you later. Good night. Whatever.
Oh, that was great, man.